it's Brett, and I am back with another video to help you out during your wedding planning process. So today I have a tip for you on how to elevate your wedding dinner. Dinner is a huge staple on the wedding day. That is something that people always talk about. It's something they look forward to. Whenever guests arrive at your wedding, I always hear them talking at the ceremony before you come out, of course. When they're just sitting there waiting, they're always like, oh, I wonder what we're having for dinner. What time do you think dinner is? People just love food and it brings them together. People love to sit at the table, have conversation while they're eating. It just makes it feel really special. So dinner is a huge staple moment of your wedding. So don't underestimate the power of dinner. So my tips for you on how to elevate your dinner is, number one, do past appetizers. I know that's not technically dinner, but what it's gonna do is by doing past appetizers, you are elevating cocktail hour. You are elevating your guest expectations of dinner, which is then getting them excited thinking about dinner, thinking, oh wow, if the appetizers are this good, imagine how great dinner is gonna be. That is what you're aiming for right there, is get their excitement up. During cocktail hour, people get bored if you don't have appetizers. They're just standing there. People are awkward if they don't know each other. They don't know what to do with their hands. And so by giving them some appetizers, they can interact. They have something to hold. It just makes everything a little bit more comfortable. So past appetizers are definitely a great way to start off. My number 2 tip for you is going to be to use glass plates at your dinner. So whether you do buffet or plated, I highly recommend doing glass instead of acrylic or paper or plastic plates. Honestly, y'all, it makes it feel a bit like you're going through a school cafeteria if you don't do glass plates. That's just my personal feeling about it. It does depend on the type of food that you do, though. If you're doing like chicken strips or something for your dinner, or like mini hamburgers, then yeah, probably just stick to the acrylic, but make sure it's like a nice acrylic. Don't do paper plates. Make sure it's like a really pretty acrylic. And then if you do want to upgrade to glass, you can do that through our in-house catering, and it's just $3 a person, y'all. That is not much at all. For $3 a person, you get a glass plate, you get real silverware, you get a glass water goblet. It just elevates everything so much more. You even get a real coffee cup instead of the styrofoam ones. It really does make a huge difference, and it's not that expensive. I would recommend cutting cost in another area and spending a little bit more on your plates, because it's going to elevate it so much. And then my next tip for you is going to make it colorful. So don't do like a white chicken, mashed potatoes, and like an Alfredo pasta. Like, don't do everything on the plate the exact same color. That's gonna look really boring, and again, kind of like a school cafeteria. Make sure that you're doing really exciting colors so that everything pops, not only for your guests looking at it, but also in the pictures as well. You can do an upgraded salad that has like shredded carrots in it, or things that, or like the mandarin oranges. That's a really good one. The salad that has strawberries in it is beautiful in pictures. So anything with some bright colors in it, and then make sure you're doing like the glazed carrots or the roasted veggies, something that is gonna pop and bring a lot of color to the plate. That is gonna elevate the look as well. And then my last tip for you is to do your cake past immediately after dinner. So whether you had a buffet or a plated dinner, what I recommend doing is going ahead and cutting your cake at the very end of dinner. So while people are still finishing up, y'all get up and go cut your cake, and then catering can cut it and plate it and pass it to the guest. I don't know why, but whenever guests go up to the table and get their piece of cake and then go sit back down and eat it, it just doesn't seem as formal or as elegant. Whereas if it's passed, it really just adds a little bit something extra to the experience. I've also noticed that if you wait and you have your cake cut later when the dance floor opens, people don't want to stop dancing to go get a piece of cake, and so you're going to waste a ton of cake. Whereas if you have it cut immediately after dinner and passed out, everybody is going to get a piece, and so everybody's going to enjoy it. I hope that this video helped you out. If it did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.